Y'all know what it be.
Brother MNG.
The brother Shenlo.
Back with another show. Yo.
Yeah, keeping it deep, keeping it alive, keeping it real, ready to have another fun one.
Yeah, man, yeah. So it's been a while, brother. Like a couple weeks, you know.
It has. Been some time.
What's ensued in your journey of the excitement realm?
I mean, you know, always work, always. But other than that, I mean, just, you know, I'm really just trying to find stuff that keep me happy. You know what I mean? Like, hobbies, entertainments, you know, the podcast. Like you said, you know, we haven't done it for a while. So, you know, I'm trying to, you know, like playing D&D. We did D&D last week. That was pretty fun. But I was also playing that with my brother and stuff and my mom and trying to play Magic, the Gathering, the card game.
Yeah, we got to incorporate that still.
Yeah, I was going to do it today, but I figured we need to do a regular cast, and then maybe next one we'll do that.
I still need to look into the rules.
For sure. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. We'll learn it. And if you guys are interested in learning it too, you know.
It's something you can learn as you go?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we just play it, and then, yeah, we'll learn as we go. Because, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. It's not, like, super complex. I mean, there's certain things that are, you know, like, certain effects and stuff, but for the most part, it has them on the cards most of the time. But I mean, yeah, you know. But yeah, man, just working and trying to enjoy life by you know, finding some stuff I like to do and playing video games, hanging out with my brother, hanging out with Mariah.
Tight, bro.
What about yourself, Lo?
I've been doing much of the same. You know, I'm trying to, you know, just get out more. This summer, my thing is I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying to have an eventful summer.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do, you know, hikes, walks, freaking go to events, visit places in Colorado. I really want to go to fucking Estes Park. I want to go to Cripple Creek. You know, there's a lot of like cool things that I really want to do, and I really want to see, like Idaho Springs too. I've been hearing a lot about Idaho Springs.
Yeah, sounds nice.
Yeah, so I just want to get out. You know, like this is live. Oh, yeah. It's about living. You know, it's not survival anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like now we're learning to live. So I'm just trying to see what I could do to live. You know, so I got to get out there, know what's out there first. You feel me? And freaking experience things. And then I could take people to experience things with me too. Or we could go experience it for the first times together. It doesn't matter, you know? I'm just trying to keep it live, you know? And in effect, like straight up, where it's just connections with your people, you know?
Just having a good time.
Yeah, having a good time, bro. Freaking doing stuff, making memories, making moments. You know, that's what life's about, bro. You know, like I don't know what happened, but at some point in time, it changed to where people stopped caring about just making moments, bro. You know, with people. You feel me? Like I get it. We're all building, and like now we're older, and we can make better moments. You know, so like that's why I'm talking about doing more like bigger things, like going to Cripple Creek, shit like that. You know, like we're on a different plateau now, on a different like platform of things and of experience. You know, when we were kids, we didn't have the accessibility for that. Now we do because of our, you know, what we've built for ourselves and stuff of that nature. So,
oh yeah, it is sweet, you know, to be able to, do certain things now like you wouldn't be able to when you were younger. You know, obviously, having a job and having money, you know, changes the game. You know, and it is nice to. Because I remember we went to was it Lookout? Remember we went to Lookout?
Yep.
Me and Harrison.
That was tight.
That was nice. I remember the first time I saw like for lack of a better term, it's like the black squirrel. You know,
yeah.
It's
in the Springs by Ronald's house. There's a whole family of them. So you see black squirrels down there all the time. I've seen a shit ton of black squirrels down there.
Nice.
It's like really common in the Springs, I guess. So I was like, I'm all mystified, you know. I'm like, dang, this is fucking black squirrel, bro. What is this? I ain't never seen no shit like this coming from fucking Denver and shit, you know.
Yeah, because all of ours up here are like brown, you know, brunette.
Dude,
reddish.
I seen this fucking squirrel ran straight through traffic. We were like, everybody's going. We're like, going like.
You didn't get it?
He didn't get hit, bro. I was like, damn, that fool was a boss. He really took that fucking risk, bro. Like, but I was like, man, that makes sense. Now I see how squirrels be getting killed, though. I was like,
I mean, I think I brought it up here before. There was one time I was driving home, and I was on my way here, and yeah, dude, the squirrel he was taking it, and he did not make it. Like, that first wheel he met, I met him, bro, and I saw it all, too, because I just saw him run across the room, and it's black. It's like, oh, man.
check this out, bro. I'm working. I was doing some side work with one of my buddies the other day, and we pull up to this job, and as we pull up, there's a fucking dead squirrel on the ground.
Yeah.
Right? So he's like, oh, yeah, hold on, let me pull up. I don't want us to park our equipment on that thing. He's like, I'm like, yeah, I got you. But then I fucking look at the thing, and the squirrel, his hand's up like this. Saying it, he's like, has like two fingers out, and it's like he's saying peace. And he's like, all right, y'all, I'm out.
That's crazy.
So I took a picture of it, bro. I took a picture of it.
You got it with that?
Yeah, I got it on my phone. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, man. That's weird. Like lighter. Deuces. Chuck them deuces up.
Yeah, bro. He was like, all right, guys, I'm out.
That's a wrap.
Okay.
Yeah, no, thank you guys always for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Truly appreciate all you guys' support as always. Jeez. Quite a, yeah. That's it's the typical scene.
You have to put that in the video for the people.
We'll do like a little quick flash.
Yeah, like
at the freeze frame.
Say peace out to the squirrel.
R.I.P. squirrel.
R.I.P. squirrel.
Yeah,
a better place.
I haven't seen a lot of them though, man. It's crazy. Because I mean, I don't know. It's wild. Because I mean, on my street, you know, I've seen a few, and it's like on my street, like you literally have to be like coming off of 8th and going like, you know, 30, 40 to just. Because I mean, you know, it's not a wide street. Like squirrels can get across that street pretty quickly.
Yeah, they're fast as fuck.
Yeah, so it's like, geez, but it happens, you know.
I know, bro.
It's risk, I guess. You took the risk.
Yeah, squirrels are a trip, bro. Like, I've had a thing with squirrels for a minute, bro. Fucking, I used to chill at Sunken Gardens, and I would sit at the bench. I would think, listen to music. Sometimes I'd just eat snacks, and squirrels would always come up to me. Hey! Shouldn't have to cover you.
Squirrels would come pay you a visit, huh?
Yeah, they'd always come pay me a visit, bro. I have a weird thing with animals. I don't know if it's just me, okay, or if it's my imagination or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I swear, animals come to me, like in nature when I walk. I'll go out, right, and it first started happening with cats since I was a little kid. I always noticed it. I always had a thing with cats. That's why I was always more of a cat person, because cats always would come up to me. Even stray cats on the street would walk up to me and just start rubbing on me and purr, and I'm like, oh, hey kitty, you know, like, and they always love me. They always come to me. So then as I grew older, now I've made a lot of different interactions with animals, you know, but I think it's because I talk to them, bro, and I swear that they can understand you. Check this out, right? I'm fucking at the lake, Centennial Park.
Okay.
Last week or some shit. I'm chilling. There's a whole bunch of geese. One of the geese gets mad at the other, and he's all fucking all pissed, bro. I was like, so I walk up, I'm like, hey, bro, no. I was like, you just gotta chill, bro. I was like, this is your brother. I was like, you don't want to be doing that to your brother. I was like, this is your family. You gotta love your family. We gotta care about each other. And I told him that, and I swear to you, bro, the goose just chilled out. And he was like looking at me all weird. And and he freaking just started eating some grass. He was all looking sideways and shit, and I was like, I swear I helped the goose. I talked him out of it. I was like, yo, bro, like, it's okay.
I mean, I believe it, man. Because, I mean, you know, if dogs, I mean, they've lived with us, you know, more domestically than, say, you know, geese. But, you know, who's to say that, you know, we've been around each other for a long time, you know, that they couldn't have picked up or come to understand a little bit of what we're saying, or even in their lifetimes, you know, understand what we're saying as, you know, it's based off what we do and, like, patterns, you know?
We study each other.
Yeah, you know?
That's how we interact. You know, like, they're all a certain type of way, and they go certain places and stuff because of humans, because of certain things that they've observed over time.
Because they evolve too.
Yeah.
Constantly like us.
Shit's a trip, bro.
Truly, bro. Truly. But my shout out to Brad. My homie Brad at work, he was telling me, I don't know how accurate this is. Maybe you could try yourself, but he was saying, like, essentially, like, if you go like this to a squirrel, like, they'll start approaching you. They'll just, come up to you. Yeah. They see it as like
as like another squirrel almost.
Something, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just
that's
like
kind
breeding
of,
or something, or just like, you know, like a non-aggressive.
Huh.
I don't know. That's what he was telling me. But I don't know if you guys know. If you know, try it out, or if you have experience, let us know. Maybe don't try it, but if you're experienced.
I know, like, with cats and dogs, you're not supposed to, like, stare them in the eyes, really.
Yeah, because it's like a challenging thing.
It's like a challenge thing. So, but, like, if you, like, from what I've observed with my cat over time, is that the way you can look at them, but you gotta, like, close your eyes. My cat, because when cats submit, they close their eyes.
Interesting.
They close their eyes to you, and that's a sign of submission, and that they feel comfortable and they love you. And so I started doing that, and it works. It works for her, you know, because when she gets agitated, I could feel it sometimes. And ever since I started doing that, we've gotten to a space, like, we don't even really, like, she don't scratch me anymore.
Definitely. Yeah, you know, everyone has different ways of communicating, you know, especially different animals.
It's crazy how she came up.
She heard you.
Yeah, she knows. She's like, I know, yeah. She's taught me a lot, bro. And then my dog's been teaching me a lot, too, you know, seeing him around. Because I brought him to Ronald's out in the Springs last week. And just seeing him around other dogs, really, it taught him a lot. And it showed me a lot, too. It showed me that I knew he needed to socialize, you know, with other dogs. But I think, yeah, especially right now, you know, while he's young, he needs to get that type of activity, because ever since then he's been so chill.
Yeah,
he's not like super running around all over the place, fucking jumping over everything, fucking, you know. Like Ronald said, he was like, it's because he sees other dogs, you know. He sees other dogs, he sees, oh, I don't have to do that. Because at first, when we first got there, the first night, he was running all over. He didn't even sleep the whole night. He was just all over the place. But then the second night, he actually slept. So, and then I noticed his whole demeanor kind of change with how he's just more relaxed, you know, happy. But then he got home and my cat's been difficult. All fucking super aggressive with him. So it made him feel really unwelcome. He's been like, sometimes now I be walking him and I come back. Sometimes he doesn't even want to come in the house. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
It was disappointing. But he's getting better, actually. He was cool today. But I noticed that yesterday whenever I walked him. Was it yesterday? I think it was. Yeah, it was yesterday. Before I went to work. I walked him, and then Because like I sometimes I'll take him off the leash and I'll just let him run with me through the hall, but he just wouldn't come. He kept running back, and I was like, "Damn, come on, bro!" Had to pick him up. I was so sad. So I had some tough talks with this one.
Yeah, some stern conversation.
Yes, very stern and assertive, letting her know that this is not acceptable, and she's doing better. She's still a little fucking aggressive, like you seen her at the cage, all fucking being ridiculous.
Hissy.
Yeah, with the hissy fit.
Huh. You want the greens on that pipe?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. I was telling you, I'm sure you assumed already too. Yeah, it has to be have like sense or something. You know, she must like smell the other cats or feel territorial about it or something. Threatening.
Yeah, I really think that because over there, like I said, he was like getting a sort of dominance about himself. So he has no dominance over here. At all.
See.
You know what I'm saying? She's the dominance.
So like
she runs the shit. This is her house.
Put him in check, you're saying.
Yeah, you know, she's like, I don't give a fuck about what you think you thought you learned, but that shit doesn't matter here, okay?
Like, I am the law. The judge, jury, and executioner. Yeah, that's great. That's
My cat's a trip, bro.
because I mean, she's your oldest pet, though, right?
Yep. She is. But yeah, she's like, I am the OG.
The original.
I run it.
I mean, she was even alive before them, right? I would assume.
She's like, I think she's gonna be 7 this year. I've had her. Yeah, 7 this year, bro, for sure.
That's crazy.
She might already be 7 because I was talking to Ronald about it. I was trying to figure out when she was born because I really don't know because she's a stray. But I know Tanya said when she had her, for when I got her from her, she was like 6 months. So I did the math. I got her in November. 6 months from November prior would be May. I was like, dang, that'd be crazy if she was born in May.
Yeah.
Like, because I was born in May, you know. I was like, she might be a Taurus like me.
2 Tauruses.
Yeah, no wonder why we vibe together so heavy. Bro, she's a beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would not. I don't want to. I really don't want to fuck with her in any type of way. This is why we got to be cool together. But she got to be cool with him too.
No doubt.
Because he's our family too. That fucking ages old cat dog feud could die out finally. Come on. It's done it in so many other places.
Stop promoting stereotypes. Yeah, it's yeah, coexist. That's awesome. Like, I mean, I'm sure Ronald has it too, right? He has like a farm, so like he has a bunch of different animals that coexist, right?
Yeah, he has like, I think he only has 12 now, actually, because
I downsized him.
well, some of them died. He had a whole bunch of rats. They all died.
Yeah, like a flu or something.
I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't ask too much. He kind of just told me. He told me all at once. We didn't talk for a while, and then I guess he lost a lot of animals, and I was like, oh wow, that's a lot. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that sucks, bro. Yeah, I couldn't imagine losing any of my animals.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
For real. Yeah, I remember when my grandma lost her dog. Her, the dog that I only knew she had.
For most of your life.
Yeah, most of my life. I was like, damn.
Was she devastated?
Yeah, it was a terrible experience, bro.
What, did she go in her sleep at least? Or how did it happen?
Bro, it was a terrible situation, bro. So he was, I guess, sick or something. I think he had a tumor or something, and so he was supposed to go in for surgery in the vet, but they said he would make it. So my grandma spent like $900 or some shit to put him through the surgery, and he died in the surgery.
It's sad.
And my grandma didn't get no compensation. At all. My dad said that she should have took him to court. Seriously. Because they
So
told
there's
her.
not a chance, like that it was just gonna be all good, essentially.
Yeah. Like, no, he's healthy. He just has this going on, you know what I'm saying? And he died in the surgery. Because he couldn't take it. My grandma just didn't want to go through the trouble. She was too broken. Honestly. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it's sad.
She got that dog, bro. It was crazy. The story behind that dog. I guess she just found it on her doorstep in the snow. Yeah, he was frozen in the fucking snow. He curled up in a ball. Like somebody put him there.
Was he like young then, or was he already like older?
He was a puppy. Like super puppy.
Wild. And then they were pretty old, yeah. When they passed, or were they moderate?
You know. I actually don't know. I really don't. I don't think I ever knew how old the dog was. His name was Carlos.
But I mean, it was there when you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
Up until how old?
Okay, so till I was like 16. So yes, yeah, at least 8, but probably more than that because he was grown when I was a kid. Like when I was 8 years old, he was like grown. He might have been like 11 or 12. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But
Remember what kind of dog it was?
he was a Chow mix with the Rottweiler. He was fucking vicious, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He bit Ronald on the ass.
Not like a little nip either. Oh,
Yeah, I think it was just a little nip.
Okay.
It was just a little
Nipped him,
nip.
but
Yeah,
nipped him pretty
'cause-
good.
Yeah, he was just letting him know, like, get your ass out of here.
Like you're on the wrong side of the tracks.
Straight up. Go to that side of the fence, buddy.
Oh man, that's cool. R.I.P. Carlos, yeah.
R.I.P. Carlos. Yeah.
Miss my grandma's dog, like Tito.
Oh, damn.
Remember Tito?
Yeah, I remember Tito.
He was vicious too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he wasn't very friendly. I think that's why Scooby is the way he is, because that was like the only dog he really ever hung around. And
So that's why he
Yeah.
learned.
Yeah.
He's like, I understand, Tito. I get it. I get it now.
But I mean, it was cool though. In the end, like as he got older, I was able to get, because I was more around, so like I was able to pick him up and actually move him and stuff, and yeah, he's more friendly towards me.
And you grew up with them, so
Yeah, and he was always just like fighting me and shit. But I mean, I wasn't like really afraid of him though either, like most people were, 'cause that's a thing too,
yeah, he chased me a lot. I remember that.
Yeah, he'd always chase people out the door and shit.
I was like, oh shit. I'd be walking by, and he'd be with your grandma actually, on her lap.
On like the couch or something.
Yeah, and she'd have to like hold him because he'd start growling. He'd like, I'm walking by, and I'm like, just keep going. I just don't want to disturb the puppy. He's like, hello. He's all.
Yeah, it's interesting that it's a tendency for like smaller dogs though, you know, to be like, I don't know. I guess maybe big dogs too, but from what I've seen, it seems like smaller dogs, you know, have the tendency to be just like a lot more territorial and, you know, just vicious.
Yeah, small dogs are interesting, bro. I mean, Olympus isn't that territorial, like, but he was like kind of over there. Like he said, he was food aggressive.
Like he would just eat it all and not share or
He
get mad when
would-
it came.
Yeah, he would fucking growl at him, bark at everybody, even like us. You put your hand by him, he'd just start growling at you. You know,
You do?
Huh? Me too.
You do?
Me too. Yeah, I was like, "Are you serious?" So yeah, it was a thing, bro. But he don't do that here. He don't do that here. But yeah, she also won't let him. The moment, yeah, because she can't.
He'd show
She's
up.
food aggressive. I think that's where he gets it from. Because he gets a lot of characteristics from her. He be acting like my cat sometimes, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, you're a dog. Like he'll be she'll roll around on the ground, and she'll like do this, you know, and like I know some dogs do that too, but like I know he got it from her. And then there's just the other things. Like he actually kind of like he plays like how she does. Like she'll put her paws out like this, boom. You know, and like keep her paws in front of her,
Yeah.
and he'll do that same shit. Keep his paws in front of him. Like, phew. Get all low. Drag his paws across the floor like a cat.
It's interesting.
But I guess dogs do that too. So
Yeah.
maybe it's just an animal thing. But
I wonder if it's just like something that they learn early or, you know, or I don't know, who knows.
or it's just natural.
Yeah, just with pawed animals or four-legged animals. I wonder if
Yeah.
deer do that.
Yeah,
You know?
right? Or like horses.
Yeah.
I mean, they do this.
Yeah, and they have antlers and stuff too, so they, you know, they go more head to head.
I wonder if you have a horse, right? And you have a dog that grows up with the horse, if he'll act like a horse in any type of way.
I wonder. I mean, I bet, you know.
'Cause I swear he used to whine to try to meow. Because that's how like her meow is all soft. Meow, meow, you know. Like, so like if you hear him sometimes, he'll like like it's like a groan. Like he's like and like Ronald was like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with your dog? I'm like, I don't know, bro. But it just clicked now. I think it's because he's trying to meow.
Yeah, that's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he thinks I listen to her more.
He probably sees that's how, you know, that's what gets his attention, you know. He's like, oh, shit, I better start meowing.
Start meowing.
This barking thing ain't working.
Well, because he didn't bark at first for the longest until I brought his sister over. And when I brought his sister over, his sister barked, and then he barked with her. He's like, oh, I could do this too. And then he started barking ever since. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I had him since like 2 months. He wasn't even 2 months. He was like 6 weeks. 6 weeks old when I got him. Brought him home. And I had him probably till after he was a year. Yeah. Or it was like right around a year. right before. Yeah, right before a year. So he. Shit, where's my train of thought?
Your dog.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I had him up until like right before a year, and he didn't bark that whole time. Like literally, he would just whine, if anything. And he would before, like when I lived alone, when I didn't have like anybody staying with me or anything, he wouldn't even whine because he was used to me, and like he just wouldn't whine. So he listened, but ever since I had someone else, so some people can't handle the whine, so they let him out, and they.
Yeah. Just thinking about it all though, it is a trip because like you technically, I guess because dogs are animals, especially dogs in particular. They're raised by a mother or like just raised, right? So it's like if they're not raised, then they don't learn that stuff, or wherever they are raised, that's what they learn.
Yeah.
So it's like humans, but it's crazy because like my grandpa was telling me a story about how like his brother Carlos back in Mexico when they were kids, he came up with like something. Oh, I got a dog, but it was like a little coyote, and like that he would talk about how like it would never bark or nothing, it would just bite you, like you wouldn't even know, like it would just walk up to you and like it just bite you, but like yeah. Like his dad ended up having to just walk it up the hill and let it go in the forest or whatever. But yeah, it was just because it never got trained how to like. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know if coyotes bark or whatever, but it never was raised like with its like family, so maybe it never learned the how to truly be a coyote. It's just it's
just
weird.
Wild. It has a wild nature, so
Yeah.
it knows that it's vicious.
Yeah,
He's like, well, I could do this. I think that's what it is, bro. Like they just like, but it's like that for real. And like you don't have the proper guidance or
there's
anything.
no hunger and sleep and they're just hunters.
Right? Yeah.
more
Do
primal.
they run in packs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume coyotes do. I know wolves do. I don't know. Maybe coyotes do.
I think so.
But yeah, it's interesting stuff.
I haven't seen a coyote in years.
Have I ever seen a coyote?
I used to see them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. They used to always be like, watch out for the coyotes.
I've seen a wily coyote.
I've seen him too. I've seen him and the Roadrunner.
Yeah. The roadrunner always had his ass.
For real. Running into fucking walls and shit.
Yeah. Like falling off cliffs.
Falling underneath anvils.
Oh, yeah. The classic.
From the sky out of nowhere, like giant anvil.
I do you.
Bro, I couldn't imagine that. Like that. How?
Let's get a little bump.
I know that he did. That's it. Nah, you'd be crushed, bro. That shit would probably weigh like a ton.
Yeah, especially with gravity and
Solid iron.
it feels to feel it coming out just on top of your head like that. Whew.
Bro, you would
Some Mortal
smash into
Kombat type
yourself.
shit.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? Mortal
What?
Kombat 1?
What?
Mortal Kombat 1. It's the new Mortal Kombat coming out in September.
You know, I always wondered why they never made a first Mortal Kombat. Because I swear it starts at like number 4 or some shit.
Yeah. Well, I think it was just called Mortal Kombat, the original. Just Mortal Kombat.
Did you play it?
I might have. Because I know it was the basic one, like Raiden and, Liu Kang and
I forget.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yeah, I forget the one that I played.
I remember I had on this
When I was a
old
kid.
handheld console. It was an old handheld. It was crazy. It took like batteries and shit. And it was before the Game Boy and
Huh.
it had Mortal Kombat. It was badass. I wish I still had that.
Wait, so it was just like it took batteries and shit.
Yeah, and it was like this big thing. It had like a screen. And then like it was kind of like the Game Boy. You'd put the cartridge. I think it was in the side. Yeah, I don't remember what the name was. It might have been something like a Sega or something, but it was weird. Yeah, it was like a handheld. And yeah, but they had Mortal Kombat. And I think that was the one I had, but yeah, definitely Mortal Kombat.
Huh.
Yeah, it was different.
I think I had it on the PlayStation 1 or some shit. Either that or the 64 has a Mortal Kombat, I think.
But definitely the arcades. The arcades definitely had Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's a staple. It's just like...
I know. I remember playing it like a lot when I was a kid. And then there were certain ones that came out like Deception or some shit like that.
Deception.
Isn't that one? It's one, right? Yeah. It always fucking stuck with me for some reason.
Deadly Alliance.
Deadly
Deception.
Alliance and Deception. Oh yeah, that was the full title.
And then Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yeah.
And then Shaolin Monks. That was probably the best one.
Yeah, I never beat that one, but yeah, I always liked it. It was pretty cool.
Me and my dad used to play that together
That's like,
because it's like 2-player. You know, you go and do the story mode with 2 people. Yeah, I always thought that was tight. My dad said he's like, yeah, I feel like that's the best one because of that. I kind of agree. But yeah, it'd be interesting. So, what are they saying about this new one?
have you played 11 or no?
I have it, yeah.
Did you beat the story or no?
Yeah.
So, essentially, like, supposedly, Liu Kang becomes Fire God, and he recreates the timeline into where it's just peace, but it takes it all the way back to essentially the beginning of, like, the Mortal Kombat story. And it supposedly looks like it's all peaceful, but, like, it talks about, like, new alliances and, you know, essentially going, like, different routes than maybe it did in the past. Or maybe you could even choose your own alliances or whatever.
Huh.
But, it also just shows like a Shang Tsung show up out of like a portal, and like he's like, and he starts killing a bunch of like those characters, and it's like, oh, you dare disturb the peace, and you dare defy a god, and then he just destroys him and shit, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, supposedly it's supposed to be like really like high graphics and stuff, but I mean it looks like it'd be interesting, like really gory and stuff, like usual.
I'm fucking excited now.
Yeah,
I've been wondering when they were going to come out with a new one, but I can't believe they went all the way back like that. Why would they call it one?
yeah. It's kind of like Battlefield, because like they called the first one just Battlefield, but then now they go, and then like they go from Battlefield 4, then Battlefield 1, then to Battlefield 5. It's like yeah, but 1 was actually World War 1, but it's like it's a much it's amazing how people do that. I mean, I guess when you continually make a franchise like Mortal Kombat or these kind of games, kind of, if you're rebooting it, you kind of have to, if you do, or change it completely. But
So you think it's a reboot?
well, no, it seems like sort of. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it kind of looks. Like it's kind of
But there's like alternate realities.
yeah, that it's like it's
Type
the
of planet.
future, but it's like more like a different future, I guess, an alternate future. Because like essentially, I don't know. If you think of time as a loop, right? It's cyclical. It always goes back to a certain point and restarts over. Then it seems like it's a new loop, essentially.
A new timeline.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's just a trip.
Did you already hit this or no?
I did not actually.
Yeah, man. Life's a trip. Reality. What is it really?
For real. For real.
Oh, man. This smoke, though, huh?
Yeah, man. What are you hearing about that situation?
I mean, all I heard was just Canadian wildfire rode down mountains. That's all I heard. What did you hear? What do you do?
I I didn't hear anything really. I heard that same thing pretty much. You know.
Yeah.
There's wildfires in Canada.
Yeah.
Which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, it is sad. I was happy Sunday because it was clearing up, and then was it Monday? It just came right back.
Is it still out there right now?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not as bad as it was on Friday, Saturday, but it's it's out there.
Yeah.
Smoky.
It's Wednesday now.
Yeah. Yeah. What a thing.
Man, peace to everybody. Hopefully that there's not too many injuries or
Destroyed homes. Hopefully the fire's put out soon.
Right.
Contained.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to all the hardworking firefighters. Shout out to the homie Malachi and all the other homie Alfonso. All the other firefighters out there doing their job.
They're firefighters?
Yeah. Remember Alfonso from
I do remember him.
that's what he was going for. I'm not sure if he still is, but if he is, keep getting it, brother.
That's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
I can only imagine, man. That'd be a trip. Run into a burning building or running. Yeah, well, technically, because if they go and search for, if there's people in there, that'd be wild.
I know. Even if you got all that suit on or whatever, it's even.
Yeah, still feel that heat,
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like close to a really big fire? Like not like just like maybe like a bonfire or something,
I've been at a bonfire, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I can't.
That West, right?
I've been at the West camp or bonfires, and I've had a campfire.
I think that's a pretty good example, right? Because I mean, like even you don't have to be that close, but you can still feel the heat, like coming off of it from like the bonfire. But like, because I went to this in at Universal Studios, California, they have this exhibit or ride. It's for the movie Backdraft. It's essentially about fires and stuff, but they literally recreate this whole like scene where like literally like a gas tank falls over and like spark hits it and the whole room goes on fire, and you're literally just behind like this like glass shield, and like there's a bunch of explosions and shit, but it's like it's interesting because like, and it's not like obviously it's safe and stuff, but like you just like feel that heat, and it's like sheesh. Like, they literally, like, they have to go into that then, and, like, be in there. Like, that'd be a trip, Because, like, yeah, you'd be sweating and shit'd be all... Yeah, it'd be wild, I think. So, yeah, shout out to the homies.
For real, though. That shit's it. I remember I wanted to be a firefighter when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, like, when they asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? That's what I said. I was like, I want to be a firefighter. I drew a picture about it and everything.
Was there like a reason or just something you came up with?
I just wanted to help people. That was really it.
Oh yeah.
I know. I was like, cops don't help people. Firefighters help people.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're the real heroes out there. Nothing against the law, honestly. But
yeah, it's that time until you've seen it.
sometimes they just be messing with you.
No doubt. Sometimes they gotta meet them quotas.
Quotas. They do it for the quotas. Quotas. You ever seen Stomp the Yard?
A long time ago. Did some time.
Yeah, they're on the fucking academy or some shit. They're like, Titus.
Hell yeah.
And they're all stomping. Boom. 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 It was an interesting movie.
I remember seeing a few of those. What were those? Were those the... What was the one with, what's his name?
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, is that Stomp the Yard?
Step Up.
Step Up. Okay, so yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Huh.
That one's good too.
Yeah. There's another one too. That was like with Marion, and he was in like.
Oh, You Got Served?
Yeah.
That was. I remember that was like one of the originals. I think there's another one too, but I can't remember it. Well, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there are a bunch of good dance movies.
Yeah. I remember watching those when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I
man,
was like,
shit.
dang. Because I used to watch BET and shit.
Uh-huh.
So they just come on, and I'd catch them. I'm like, that was tight. And then I wouldn't see him again. I'm like, dang. Because that was before you had like YouTube or like streaming services and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we couldn't always afford to buy movies. So
Yeah.
I just, when it was there, and they didn't always play the same movies. So I only caught him like once.
Oh, yeah. Bring it on.
Oh, they're Bring It On?
That was the other one,
That
right?
was the other one, yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's the other one. Yep. I think it's kind of a cheerleader movie, though.
Yeah. You ever seen Fired Up? I think we've seen that one before,
think
right?
so, yeah.
Yeah. That
Fired
one's
Up.
funny too. Yeah, man. Shit. Movies. A lot of good film out there.
I was just watching Welcome to Sudden Death this morning with Michael J. White.
What's that about?
So, he's an ex-military, like, special, like, I don't know, Secret Service or some shit. It's not Secret Service. It's like some special services. Or special forces. Yeah, that's what it is.
For sure.
I'm trying to think of the words. Okay, so he was like a special forces officer or something, like one of the best. So he's done with that life. He's trying to live a regular life. He goes and gets a security job at this stadium. And it's like one of the biggest stadiums ever. But it's based around these dudes that pull this big ass heist, on this lady who owns the stadium. And he freaking
Stops it.
Yeah, he's pretty much like the hero.
That's tight.
Yeah,
Is it good though?
Yeah, it's really good. I like it.
Interesting. Michael J. White.
Have you heard of the new show on Netflix?
For what's war?
It's for football.
Football?
Football.
Like American football or
American football. America.
I don't think I have. What's it called?
Hold on. It's called Coach Snoop.
Oh.
My bad, I had a brain fart for a second. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, Coach Snoop, bro.
Actually, I think I might have heard about that, but
So
have you seen it? Is it out?
I've watched a couple episodes. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's about Snoop. I guess he's coaching kids. And,
Okay.
Yeah. From the sound of it, like what they talk about, it sounds like he's been doing it for a while. And then he just he's putting it out there.
Yeah, I'd heard you've been coaching for a while. Is it like pretty much like a live TV thing? Is it like any drama, or is it just like straight?
Yeah, there's some drama. It gives a lot of insight, though, into certain situations and stuff. I don't know if that's just for the show or what, but I mean, I think it has a good message behind it. I think Snoop is trying to do something really great here.
That's cool.
Shout out to Snoop.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. I'll check it out. Coach Snoop.
Yeah. It was interesting.
Is he an interesting coach?
He is. Well, he's more chill.
Yeah.
So he has a partner, though. His partner is something else.
Oh, okay. So you see the hard ass.
Yeah, he's the more hard ass. Snoop's like.
Go get some water.
Right. He's like, you good? You good? You're good. You good? Hold on. Let me know how your head feel. We gotta make sure you're right.
That's cool, huh?
Yeah. So it's like,
Interesting.
I was like, this is what's up. I like this. I like seeing stuff like that. I also found another show.
What's
It's called Fight World.
Hmm.
It's just about like fighting, and, like all these different fighters and the places where like certain fighters come from. So I guess the first episode talks about Mexico, where some of the best boxers come from, and it's a little town in Tepito. I know nothing of this, but this is what they said. So just know that I am quoting them.
This is what they said. Huh. Interesting. And so it just talks about like different like aspects of fighting and like, where that is on Netflix too.
It's on Netflix too, yeah. So, and it talks about their lifestyle too, because, you know, it's just, there's a lot more that goes into a fighter than just fighting. You know, like the greatest fighters have something to fight for. You know what I'm saying? So, whether it's their family or what, you know, whatever it is.
Definitely. That makes sense.
So yeah, there's some good shows. I feel like they're not that long either. Coach Snoop is only 8 episodes. It's like 30-minute episodes. Freaking The Fight World is only 5 episodes. It's like 40-something minutes.
Okay.
So
Nice.
yeah. Hopefully if y'all catch interest, y'all caught something here. You can take that with you.
Oh yeah.
Some movies.
Take notes.
Some movie knowledge.
I think if we have free time too, we should go see Guardians. But I went and seen that recently. That one's pretty good.
There's a new Guardians?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what it is, bro. None of that information comes to me.
No.
At all. Nobody talks about it. It's not on my Facebook. It's not on YouTube. I don't even see commercials. I don't see previews.
That's wild.
I don't be knowing what the fuck be going on. I'm like, yo, what the heck? What is this?
Why are you in the void, look?
I don't know. I'm confused. Like, what happened here? Someone gonna keep me out the loop.
Oh man.
It's supposed to be the loop at Lamar. I feel like I'm out the loop.
Yeah.
I don't even know there's a new Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, what? When did that happen?
Yeah. Yeah. Recently, we gotta check it out though.
That means they made a whole movie I didn't know about that they were making and released it that I didn't know about. like there's just that's just crazy to me. Like, where do I be at?
Oh man. You're on to other things now, though.
I guess so.
Different areas.
Different areas, I guess. Yeah. I have no idea. Shit's a trip.
Oh man.
But
yes.
So the most interesting thing I found lately was
Yes.
in my neighborhood.
Let us know about your neighborhood, though.
My neighborhood, I guess, is a part of this whole like art movement. So it's called we're the 40 West Art District or something like that. Right here, and I don't know where the border is. Maybe it says the border. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's from Depew to Teller.
Hmm.
You know where that's at?
Yeah.
Roughly.
About.
Yeah, roughly. roughly. But it's this whole art district, and they have this trail. It's called the Art Line, where they painted this freaking green line on the ground, and it takes you on this whole journey through these parks, and they set up like installments of like artwork and stuff that have plaques and messages and you know things on them of that nature. And then at the parks they have a lot of interactive instruments. I would say, like, they have these giant ass freaking xylophones at the first park. I didn't even know they had these xylophones there. I've been at this park before, and I didn't know. I was like, what the heck? Where are these at? But they're tight. You can ring them. They freaking ring through the air, reverberate through the air, and you can feel it in the air. And you like goes through the whole park and everything. So it was an interesting experience walking down into that first park, and then we went to the second park, and at the second park they have just cool stuff, it's like they have a whole bunch of stuff. It's like painted on the ground, like even like just right across the street, right across from me over here. I think I didn't even notice. Like, I just thought it was artwork, bro. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Tight artwork. But it all means something. It has like a story behind it, and it's a whole journey that it's supposed to help. It's supposed to be based around bringing people together in the community and stuff like that.
That's legit.
The second park, though, it has this pole. It's called the Stranger Reduction Zone. It tells you to make eye contact, say hello, and be nice or something like that. And then it has a button. And you fucking hit the button and it rings all the languages of the world. And it says hello. Hola. Konnichiwa.
That's cool.
It was funny because we walk up and he hits it. He's all like, Stranger Reduction Zone. He reads the thing. He's like, make eye contact. Smile or something. I forget now. But and he hits the button. And he's all, boom. Shalom. I was like, what the fuck? And it was like just the tone of it was just so interesting. And because it like rang through the air too. And I was like, what the fuck? Shalom.
So every time you pressed it was a different language?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it just changed, and then it went full circle through all the languages of the world.
That's sweet.
Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. A lot of different languages, not just English and Spanish. Languages I've never even fucking heard before. I was like, I don't even know what that is.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. So sorry, it's the 40 West Art District?
Yeah, the 40 West Art District. And then I got this freaking thing in the mail, I guess, two days later. It just so happens, but I'm invited to some shit. They fucking, there's these events going on. So yeah, stop by any of these events or community events along the art line to have fun and share your input with the project team about art line concepts and ideas.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting.
So I guess to bring people together and foster community?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
That's exactly what it is. I was very impressed. Like I was telling you, I see this as like a new new style. This is gonna be like historical kind of thing, and more communities are probably gonna be based around this, type of idea to try to help bring people together like that.
That'd be good, man. That'd be good. We all have a lot more in common than we do, uncommon.
Exactly.
Shit. I forgot to pull the shit out, but you want to take a shot before we go?
Oh yeah,
Is that my hair or your hair?
it's yours.
Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, man, we need more community.
Yeah, let's just walk the art line together, y'all. Start there.
Days that they're doing events?
Yeah, June 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Hub at 40 West Arts. I don't freaking know what that means. I think it's here actually. Oh yeah, it's called the Colfax Art Crawl. Or maybe not. Maybe it's a different thing. I think it's just right here outside my apartments, bro. Oh, okay, I see. It's like across the street. Yeah, it's on Colfax.
Colfax.
Yes, it's Colfax and Lamar.
Oh, okay.
And then the second one, there's 4 dates. June 2nd, the first one is June 2nd, the second one is June 3rd. At 10 a.m. to noon at Aviation Park, 5-year Artline anniversary and community mural painting led by a local artist. Free food and drinks.
Nice.
So that's on Teller and 18th or 17th. No, it's 18th. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's 19th. Dang, I've actually been to that park.
Cool park?
Well, I've never actually been to the park. I've been around it, I guess. I've seen it. I know of the park.
You know of its existence?
I know it exists. I've seen it in passing, and I was like, oh, a park.
Right on.
And the third one is June 10th at Mount Terre Park, which is right here on 14th at the community farm.
They have a community farm?
They have a community farm down there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Which is pretty cool. And that's on 14th and Depew. 14th and Depew. And then June 13th, Walker Branch Park, which is on 18th in Harlan.
Nice. So yeah, if you guys are in the area, are interested, stop by.
Right. Yeah, Mount Terre Park Community Farm. They're going to have free food, drinks, and art and music June 10th. And then at Walker Branch Park, they're going to be unveiling the new bridge mural.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on over there. I'm like, huh.
Cool.
I'm excited to see what unfolds over there.
No doubt. Beautifying the community.
They have this freaking truck.
Huh.
It's like a truck, right? But it's like a fucking dummy truck or something. And it has all this fucking weird stuff on it. Crazy.
You can hop in it and get on it and stuff, or what? Or what is it?
I don't know. We didn't really try to mess with it too much.
Huh. But it was in the middle of the park or something?
It was down by the Civic Center, I guess, because there's a Civic Center by that park. I didn't even know. But it was a weird truck. And then on the back of the truck, it says, "Beware of God."
It was all somebody's truck. It's all being all weird in the area.
I was like, what the heck? And then there's this line thing. that was like an electric grounding circuit. That looks like you could try to ground a circuit and like somehow power some type of shit. I don't know. It was crazy shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Trippy.
Bro, this shit was kind of trippy. That shit.
You gotta take a shot.
Yeah. So roll out. It's a new adventures.
Always and forever. Thank y'all for rocking out with us. Appreciate all your love, support, appreciation. You know, if you have any more ideas, like come on, like when your friends come on, you know, get with us, reach out.
Want to walk the art line?
Yeah. We walk the line.
Walk the line. You gotta walk the line, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Till next time, y'all. Peace and love.
Shalom.